8. It is hot as hell, but we're still here. And the reason we're here is because what we're more tired of is Senator Feinstein not listening to our demands. Isn't that right? Senator Feinstein, we've told you once, and we're here to tell you again. We got 3 demands. The first one is what? No climate, no deal. Say it again. No climate, no deal. All right? You don't get to pass an infrastructure package with a bunch of insurrectionists that doesn't include climate at the forefront. Secondarily, meet with your constituents. That's us. Who is that? That's us, right? We expect you to come out here and talk to us, and not in the same disrespectful manner you did 2 years ago.
What's better than Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and every billionaire you know not paying taxes for various years across the last decade? I say ending student debt. What's better than saying I appreciate all of these great climate activists and organizers speaking up, speaking truth to power? What's better than that? Listening to them. So when we say build back better, we say 1, include us. We say 2, give us actions over words. We say 3, create a civilian climate corps and pass the Green New Deal.
Hi guys, my name is Sarah. I'm 15 and I drove up here all the way from Newport Beach in Orange County. And I want to tell you guys about how I got here and why I'm here. This is not only my first event with Sunrise LA, but the Sunrise movement as a whole. Personally, I believe youth civic engagement and youth activism as a whole is vital because we are the future. Most of us can't vote, but we can use our voices and our ideas to change the world. Because we deserve a future. A future that politicians like Senator Diane Feinstein are constantly depriving us of. We deserve a livable future. We want green jobs. Our children and our children's children deserve to live in a world that is clean. A world where they are not constantly gasping for breathable air. It's sad that I, a 15-year-old, have to be yelling at a nearly 90-year-old senator to do their job. But we're done waiting around for her to do something. We're done waiting around for our oceans to stop catching on fire, for our air to be clean, and for our family and friends to have peace of mind. So, Senator, just do your damn job!
Hi, my name is Tara and I am 16 years old. Throughout my life, I have seen the effects of climate change and global warming have a major effect on people in my community. I have seen houses burn down because of the intense droughts. I've had to evacuate myself and worried that my entire life will be burned down. I have seen people lose their jobs and having to choose whether they should pay their medical bills or put food on the table. That is a decision nobody should be making. And people and politicians like Feinstein have the power to support bills that will improve the lives of so many people. We can counteract climate change or provide jobs for millions of Americans. So my message to politicians like Feinstein, who can make change, do what the people voted for you to do, not what looks best for your reputation. Thank you.
And I want us to imagine, what does the future look like? And I want us to understand that we carry the sacred torch of the future. And the future is going to be a wonderful future if we all fight and we listen to that sacred fire. If we keep feeding that fire that is inside of our heart. It is the fire that burned at Standing Rock. It is that fact that Standing Rock is inside of every one of our hearts and in the young people. I want us to think of the civil rights movement. Folks, when we talk about the civil rights movement, you think of a lot of older folks now, but the truth is those folks were our age now.
Change doesn't happen on its own. We have to make it happen by whatever means necessary. I will pledge now, I will sleep on the ground for 100 more nights, if that's what it takes to pass this CCC.
And I'm angry. I'm angry because Diane Feinstein has the power to make my life better and to save my future, and she's not taking it, and that's why we're here. And this morning, a Feinstein staffer came down here to talk to us. And that means that Feinstein knows we're here, and Feinstein is scared because she knows our power. And this staffer came here and told us that we weren't serious because of our plastic water bottles. He's missing the point. And we're here to say that unless Feinstein starts to pass a civilian climate corps and mark an AOC civilian climate corps, we're not leaving.
The change goes to those who are the loudest and the fiercest, who aren't worried about being nice or playing by the so-called customs. You gotta play by the law, but you don't have to play by the rules. And so I threw a temper tantrum then, and I'm gonna throw a temper tantrum with you all the way until we have a Green New Deal.
So how did you get involved with the Sunrise Movement?
Yeah, I got involved about maybe a year and a half ago. I was really scared about what was happening, and I was scared for my future, and I wanted to do something. And so I filled out some forums I found online, and someone called me and got me involved, and they told me that there was this youth hub starting, and I was super excited about that, and I just sort of jumped into organizing this, the first action we ever had targeting Feinstein, actually. And it was this virtual action calling into her office, and it was really powerful, and it showed me what organizing could be. And after that, I was just so excited to keep going.
And you were affected by the Getty Center fire that we had a couple years ago? Was your house close to that?
Yeah, my house was close, and we were in the evacuation zone, and we had to leave, and we didn't know if our house would be okay. And it ended up being okay, but a lot of houses weren't, and a lot of houses, especially up in Northern California, aren't.
And these wildfires that we have that are increasing with intensity are absolutely clearly driven by climate change. I don't think that that's a controversial statement at this point. Yet here we have Senator Feinstein sort of dragging her feet on supporting any sort of real climate change in the state. We've seen this time and time again. So do you think there'll be a different outcome this time?
I don't know, but this is our one shot. This is our one shot as a generation. This infrastructure package, this month, this moment, we've done everything we can. We've worked our asses off. We've made millions of calls, sent thousands of postcards to get Democrats elected in the House and a majority in the Senate and Biden in the presidency. And this is our one moment. And so if we can't do it now, then I'm screwed and my generation is screwed. And so I don't know whether Feinstein will act or not, but I know that this is our one shot.
Amir, tell us why you came down to Diane Feinstein's office today to camp out in front, to protest, and what this has to do with the current bill that is going through the Senate.
So right now, Democrats are trying to pass a bipartisan bill by working with Republicans, insurrectionists, on a bill that is not going to do shit. Can I curse?
Yeah.
Okay, that is not going to do shit for our climate. It's just, if anything, it'll make it worse. So that is why we are fighting for a fully funded civilian climate corps, $132 billion freaking dollars. It's AOC and Ed Markey's proposal, civilian climate corps for good jobs and climate justice. And we're fighting for that in the reconciliation bill. It sounds like it just got into the reconciliation bill, $132 billion. That's huge. And we need this because it is going to deliver so many good jobs, 1.5 million good paying jobs with healthcare to people across the country. Many of them will go to California, and California desperately needs that, especially coming back from a pandemic. And even focusing on the climate side of it, we need to build back our infrastructure. We need to start switching over to clean energy, and these jobs are going to help us do that. These jobs are going to help us fight climate change. And the reason I'm out here today is because I spent the night here camped out in front of Feinstein's office, and I was here yesterday for the rally, and I was just really inspired because I hear it from some people. We have people from Orange County, we have people from Santa Barbara. This office serves those counties too. And Senator Feinstein has been silent. like half an hour before the rally yesterday, she tweeted that she was in support of the Civilian Climate Corps, but we want the AOC Civilian Climate Corps. We don't need Joe Biden's. Joe Biden's is $10 billion. It's not going to do anything for us. So we need the fully funded one in this reconciliation package, and we need her to fight for it. Diane needs to either fight for us or she needs to get the hell out of office. Because come 2024, if she isn't fighting for us now, we are going to be fighting against her then, and we will make sure that she doesn't serve another term. Which also, she's 88 years old. By the end of her term, she'll be 90. She's already filed to run, and if she does, she'll serve until she's, what, 96? Like, no, that's not the representation we need. We're out here trying to fight for a fully funded Civilian Climate Corps while she's out there fighting or struggling to sell a $40 million mansion. Like, priorities.